Hey guys, Andrew Thruston here with PJ Hussey. I wanted to walk you through an 8-unit property we have under renovation out here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Follow me, I'm going to walk you through a few of our before, during, and after units. So I'm going to take you inside of a studio unit that we have converted into a 1-bedroom and kind of show you the before and give you a glimpse into some of the design ideas that we came up with for this particular investor. So as you take a look around the unit, you can see that this is just a wide open space. There's no bedroom here, and it's very confining. It's very small. As we go over this way into the kitchen area, again, it's very small, it's very closed off, and it's very dedicated like some of those old style apartments always are. So the client came to me and said, hey guys, I want to set the new benchmark in this part of the valley. Just so that you're aware, we're in the Holiday Park area of Scottsdale, Arizona. And so we just came in with our design team and said, what can we do to open up this space and create a very modern, a very vibrant, and a very youthful atmosphere for these units for this particular investor. So what we've done is right behind us, you can see this masonry wall is actually allocated for exterior laundry. So we have actually knocked this wall out in the other units, and we're gonna get ready to do that on this one as well, expanding the space back almost 10 entire feet. So we're going to open this up quite a bit and relocate the kitchen into the other side of the unit. As we come around this way, you can see this space here is actually allocated for the neighboring unit's closet. So there's a big chunk of this unit's space used up by the next door neighbor's apartment, which we don't want to do either. So we took this wall and all of this space and we have completely demoed it out of these designs as well. So again, adding a tremendous amount of space and opening this space up quite a bit. What we've also done in the back is we've taken the kitchen, rather than it being just a couple of small pieces here, and we've put it on the entire back wall, almost all the way up to the ceiling. So as you get a glimpse as I'm walking through the unit, you can see that this particular ceiling line is elevated. And so we've installed a very tall, very modern cabinet look, which I'll give you a glimpse at in just a second. As you walk through here, you can see that this is a very large open closet space that's extremely underutilized. So what do we want to see in these units in Scottsdale? We want to see in-suite laundry. We want to see additional storage or pantry space for things like bicycles and other amenities that folks want to use while they're out enjoying this part of the town. So we've added in-suite laundry. Instead of doing a standing gas water heater, we've actually done a very compact tankless water heater to free up a little bit more space so that folks can put in their bicycles or other items that they have that they want to use out here in this part of the valley. Come with me into the bathroom. So one thing that you'll see, I'll kind of squeeze around here so you guys can get a glimpse of this amazingly green bathtub. No, we didn't leave this in. We actually are removing these items from the property, but you can see how extremely original this space really is. So when we're in these units, we're just saying, okay, what is the most value add for the space? We wanted a larger closet. We don't need this much bathroom. So we've taken the wall that's just on the other side of us now, and I'll show you in just a second, and we've shrunk the bathroom down a little bit, and we have completely remodeled the bathtub area, leaving still a 36-inch cabinet, and we're going to do tile all the way to the ceiling, giving it a much more modern, more vibrant, more open feel to the space. As we walk out this direction, we're now standing in what is the new 1-bedroom for this suite. So you can see here, it wouldn't really work as a bedroom with the walls where they are. So we've taken this, like I said, and we've shoved it this way to expand on what would be now the new bedroom. We took a wall and we added it, basically just on the other side of this window. So we still had plenty of space for the living room, and we've run it across here and over and moved the kitchen to the back wall, expanding this closet to be an extremely good sized walk-in closet for this space. Can't wait to show you what it looks like as we're almost finished with one of these units. Follow me. So one thing you'll notice as we're walking around, we had to knock out some of the fencing. There was so much overgrown vegetation in this property, we had to bring in our tractors to actually get rid of it all. So one of the things that we've done is we actually knocked out a large section of the fence so that we could get our equipment into the property. We're also going to be completely demolishing and replastering the pool, adding a new coating, new fencing, new very modern look to this space. So we needed some access, to that. So follow me into the unit and you can see what the after images look like. So as you can see here, we've opened this up a ton. So this is the exact same floor plan that we just walked through previously, where there used to be the space allocated for the exterior laundry, and there used to be a large wasted closet space for the neighboring units. So by opening this up, it allows us to give you a much more modern and vibrant look. We've used some very modern and very unique finishes, like these countertops, like the 42-inch upper cabinets, as you can even see with the new front doors that aren't quite in yet, but you can see it's a very modern feel, and we'll show you what that looks like here shortly as we finish these units off. Let me show you what used to be that big dead wasted space for the closet and what we've created now. So we've created a stackable washer and dryer that's going to be in the corner. We're going to have a tankless gas water heater that hangs here in the center, and we're going to have a lot of space left for things like I said before, bicycles, things that you're going to use, out in the community with additional floor space and with quite a bit of wall space, for you. So an oversized closet. It's an oversized on depth as well for the bicycles and things. And let me show you what we've done with the bathroom. So as you can see, the cabinetry has been completely redone. We've added the wall in here where the bathroom used to come out, way down on this end. We've shortened that down to just enough space that's needed. And as we pan around, I'll show you, what the bathroom tile looks like as we've taken the tile and we've elevated that all the way up to the ceiling, which is exactly what you need to do to create the kind of space and environment that we're looking to get here for this investor. So let me show you what the new bedroom's gonna look like. As we walk past here, you can see what we've added with the large walk-in closet. Again, very important for anybody that's living out in the Scottsdale part of the valley. And we have the bedroom, which is far more open, and it just allows for, a more functional space. Where the bathroom came out almost to here and took away from a lot of the finished, room, we've redesigned this, completely redoing all the framing, most of the plumbing, and virtually all of the electrical in this unit, providing, the space and the long-term viability of this unit. We're not patching things in. We're making sure that we do them right. We're doing that for you guys. Let me walk you around and show you what one of the 2 bedrooms looks like. As you get a glimpse for a lot of the trenches that are done out here in the front of the property, you can see that we're getting ready to set new fencing and redefine what this common area looks like. So we're going to be setting some columns with some inlaid metal design work. So it's going to be an extremely modern look. Can't wait to show you guys what that looks like. Let me show you what this 2-bedroom looks like. So as you can see, as we scan around here, there used to be walls that came down here and closed this entire space off, which again is just not the design or the style that we're looking for at all. So we completely opened this up. We installed the large beam overhead to make sure that we had the proper structural integrity of the space. And we've taken the kitchen from what used to be very small in this area, and we've expanded it all the way down and created a peninsula, opening the space up again with the tall cabinets, which just really sets the unit off. I think you guys will love the finished product. Follow me down for what we did in the bathroom. Before I talk to you about the bathroom, one of the things that we've redesigned in here, keeping in mind, the same type of scenario is, extra closet space for bicycles, extra closet space for those types of outdoor living activity things that a lot of folks keep in this part of the valley. As you can see, there will be a stackable washer and dryer in this space, along with that wall-mounted water heater, allowing for quite a bit more space for bicycles and things. Let me show you what we've done in the bathroom. So instead of taking the bathroom in this 2-bedroom unit, which is over 750 square feet, and leaving it as a small space like it is, we wanted to add a little bit more room in this particular unit. So we've taken the sink and we're going to expand it almost to the edge of where the toilet is, relocating the toilet into the corner of the bathroom. And if we spin around here, I can show you that I'm now standing where the new tub is going to be. So we've reframed this section of the bathroom off, taking the bathtub and putting it over here, again doing tile floor to ceiling. and expanding this space into having quite a bit more counter space, which is exactly what we need when you're dealing with this size unit, specifically with the 2 bedrooms. Let me show you what one of these looks like now that we're almost finished. One thing I want to point out, just so you guys can see the level of detail that we go for a lot of our clients, is we have furred out all of the masonry walls so that you don't have that aged look, when you come into this space. By doing that, it's going to give you that smooth, proper finish for the units, and you're not going to feel like you're in a remodeled old building. You're going to feel like it's a new, vibrant space. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the same floor plan that we just walked, and this is what I'm referring to as having a very nice modern finish. As you can see behind me, the beams and the cabinets in the kitchen is extremely open. We've used the tall cabinetry floor to ceiling here, just expanding on the space in a tremendous way. Let me show you what we're talking about with the bathrooms. If you take a quick peek in here, you can see that we've done exactly the stackable washers and dryers and the wall-mounted gas water heaters. And as you come around the corner, you can see the elongated cabinetry. The toilet will be set on this side, and we're gonna have this gorgeous floor-to-ceiling porcelain tile with the shower, which just really sets the unit off and exactly what we were going for in our space. Guys, I wanted to show you what we're doing in the back end of the property. So we're not leaving any stone unturned. We're making sure we're getting all of the details taken care of. As you can scan down here, we're gonna completely level all of this off. We're gonna grade this down to smooth dirt, and we're gonna reinstall a brand new asphalt parking lot with covered parking for all of our residents. Let me show you what we've done with our electrical panels as well. As you can see here, we've replaced all of the electrical panels on the buildings. By replacing these electrical panels, we want to make sure that we keep the residents and the investors safe, and we have a good long-term investment for these guys. If there's something that you would like to have renovated in the Valley, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm Andrew Thruston with PJ Hussey Construction, and we're here to serve you.